Welcome to Before the Council, a reading of the Revere City Council Agenda for the meeting of Monday, March 7th, 2016. There are 18 items on the agenda this week. Coverage begins at 5:50 p.m. with the Appointments Subcommittee, chaired by Councillor Arthur F. Guanasso. Also on the committee, Councillors Patrick M. Keefe, Jr., Councillor Joanne M. McKenna, Councillor Stephen Morabito, and Councillor Charles J. Patch, Sr. They have just one item on their agenda, pursuant to Council Order 16-015, the appointment of J. Masterson Construction Corporation of Danvers, Massachusetts, as a licensed drain layer. And please note that in order for an appointment to be confirmed by the full City Council, the appointee must attend the Appointments Subcommittee meeting. Then at 6 p.m., the City Council meeting, which begins with a salute to the flag, the roll call of members, and the approval of the journal of the meeting held on February 1st, 2016. Then it's on to calendar item number 1. Pursuant to Council Order number 12-022, this is a joint meeting of the utility companies for the purpose of discussing double polls. Calendar item number 2, pursuant to Council Order CZ-16-02. This is a hearing called as ordered on an ordinance amending the zoning ordinances of the City of Revere Floodplain District, dated February 18th, 2016, from the Mayor. Dear members, recently the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, has completed a flood insurance study, FIS, and revised flood insurance rate map, FIRM, for the City of Revere. The FIS and FIRM will become effective on March 16th, 2016. In accordance with 44 Code of the Federal Regulations, paragraph 60.3D and E, of the National Flood Insurance Program, the City of Revere must adopt the required amendments to the city's floodplain zoning ordinance to reflect the new flood insurance rate maps. I have attached the required floodplain zoning amendments which need to be adopted to bring our floodplain zoning ordinance into compliance with FEMA's new floodplain management measures. Since the new floodplain management measures and revised FIRM need to be adopted by March 16, 2016, I recommend that the City Council and Planning Board advertise for the public hearing as soon as possible so the City can meet the effective deadline. Respectfully, Brian Arrigo, Mayor. An ordinance further amending the zoning ordinances of the City of Revere, be it ordained by the City Council of the City of Revere as follows. Section 1, Title 17, Chapter 17.46, Section 17.46.010, of the revised ordinances of the City of Revere is hereby amended by deleting the language in this section in its entirety and replacing it with the following new language. The floodplain district is herein established as an overlay district. The district includes all special flood hazard areas within the City of Revere, designated as Zone A, AE, AH, AO, AR, A99, V, or VE, on the Suffolk County Flood Insurance Rate Map, that is, FIRM, issued by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, for the administration of the National Flood Insurance Program. The map panels of the Suffolk County FIRM that are wholly or partially within the City of Revere are panel numbers 009J, 017J, 019J, 028J, 029J, 036J, 037J, and 038J, dated March 16, 2016. The exact boundaries of the district may be defined by the 100-year base flood elevations shown on the FIRM and further defined by the Suffolk County Flood Insurance Study, FIS, report dated March 16, 2016. The FIRM and FIS report are incorporated herein by reference and are on file with the City Clerk, Planning Board, Building Official, and Conservation Commission. Section 2, Title 17, Chapter 17.46, Section 17.46.090 of the revised ordinances of the City of Revere is hereby amended by deleting paragraph A in its entirety and replacing it with the following new language. A. Sections of the State Building Code which address floodplain and coastal high hazard areas. Section 3, Title 17, Chapter 17.46, Section 17.46.090 of the revised ordinances of the City of Revere is hereby amended by adding the following new paragraph F. F. All subdivision proposals must be designed to assure that A. Such proposals minimize flood damage. B. All public utilities and facilities are located and constructed to minimize or eliminate flood damage. And C. Adequate drainage is provided to reduce exposure to flood hazards. Copy of the aforementioned application is on file and available for public inspection in the office of the City Clerk, Revere City Hall, 281 Broadway, Revere, Massachusetts, Monday through Thursday from 8:15 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Friday from 8:15 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. Calendar item number 3. This is a communication from Attorney Ira Zalesnik requesting that the City Council convene in executive session for the purpose of discussing Saintville versus Arrigo et al. Dated February 23rd, 2016. Dear Ms. Melnick, please accept this letter as my request to appear before the City Council at its next available meeting on March 7th, 2016 at the Revere City Hall to discuss the above referenced civil action. I am requesting that the City Council agree that I may meet with the City Council in executive session. An executive session is permitted under the Open Meeting Law under General Laws, Chapter 30A, Section 21A3, quote, to discuss strategy with respect to litigation if an open meeting may have a detrimental effect on the litigating position of the public body and the chair so declares, end quote. I am copying the city solicitor on this request so that he may attend the meeting as well. Thank you for your consideration of this request. Very truly yours, Ira H. Zalesnik. Calendar item number 4. Under unfinished business, hearing called as ordered on the petition of Verizon for joint pole relocation on Fernwood Avenue. The subject matter was tabled at the meeting of February 22nd, 2016. Calendar item number 5, also under unfinished business, pursuant to Council Order 16-015. This is regarding a motion presented by Councillor Rotundo that the mayor and the City Council obtain an audit of all municipal offices to review the appropriations of grants, the allocation of no-interest loans, as well as the operations and procedures of all offices in city government as economically feasible. Further, that said audit be conducted by the state auditor, as was previously performed on the Department of Public Works. Calendar item number 6, unfinished business, pursuant to Council Order 16-018. This is regarding a motion presented by Councillor Rotundo that the City of Revere establish an ordinance creating a municipal facilities fund in which 10 to 20% of certified free cash be transferred to this fund on an annual basis. Calendar item number 7, unfinished business, pursuant to Council Order 16-029. This is regarding a motion presented by Councillor Rotundo that the mayor look into the feasibility of urban farming and husbandry as permitted in the City of Boston. The subject matter was tabled at the meeting of February 22nd, 2016. Calendar item number 8, pursuant to Council Order 16-034. This is regarding a motion presented by Councilors Rotundo and Keefe, that the mayor requests the appropriate department to address the following quality of life issue: the light out on pole number 2307 at 5556 Furness Street, posing safety issue to homes in the vicinity, graffiti on the side of the building at 315 Park Avenue, directly under a Rotundo campaign banner. A large piece of graffiti approximately 3 feet by 3 feet has been on the side of this brick building for at least a year. Note that a fire occurred in the building in April of 2015. The graffiti pre-existed the fire. An abandoned home at 24-26 Furness. Home abandoned for 5 years, and you and I discussed it during your campaign stop. Overgrown shrubs overspill into the sidewalk, and there is an accumulation of debris around the perimeter of the building. Note that the property was in foreclosure proceedings in December 2014 and remains abandoned and unmaintained. This subject matter was tabled at the meeting of February 22nd. Calendar item number 9, Under unfinished business pursuant to Council Order 16-035, this is regarding a motion by Councillor Rotundo that the mayor look into the feasibility to legally intervene in the rezoning of FEMA and MEMA flood zone maps. The rezoning will have a significant effect on over 25% of the homeowners in Revere. Subject matter was tabled at the meeting of February 22nd. Calendar item number 10 under unfinished business pursuant to Council Order 16-036. This is regarding a motion presented by Councillor Rotundo that the mayor look into the feasibility of establishing a volunteer medical response team. The purpose of this team would be to identify healthcare professionals who would volunteer and work with the fire chief to provide first aid during events such as the Sandcastle event. And this motion was tabled at the meeting of February 22nd. Calendar item number 11. This is a committee report, the Appointments Committee report. Calendar item number 12 is a communication from Nick Bua, the Director of Veterans Affairs, related to the installation of a memorial sign pole at the corner of Cambridge and Warren Streets in memory of Carl C. Tranfalia. Dated February 29th, 2016, Dear Honorable City Council, I have received a request from the family of Carl C. Tranfalia to have a memorial square designated in his honor. The family wishes to have the memorial square pole to be installed on the corner of Cambridge Street and Warren Street. Mr. Tranfalia served in the United States Navy from August 14, 1941 to February 14, 1947 as a sonarman, second class, and was honorably discharged. A copy of his DD-214 discharge is on file. Sincerely, Nicholas Bua, Director of Revere Veterans Services. Calendar item number 13. Pursuant to Council Order 16-043, this is a motion presented by Councilor Novoselsky that the mayor requests the Department of Public Works to include in the next fiscal year budget the replacement of all street lamps on Shirley Avenue to a higher wattage. This request is in the interest of public safety as the lights are dim and bulbs are old. Calendar item number 14. Pursuant to Council Order 16-044, this is a motion presented by Councilor Rotundo that the Revere City Council and the Mayor of the City of Revere respectfully draft a letter to Mayor Joseph Curtatone of Somerville to ask if he would withdraw his legal action upholding the construction of Wynn Casino and subsequent job fair. Calendar item number 15. Pursuant to Council Order 16-045, this is a motion presented by Councilor Rotundo that the mayor request all pharmacies to offer Narcan over the counter without a prescription. Further, that every municipal building have Narcan placed in every AED case. Likewise, that every school nurse and community health nurse be stocked with Narcan. Calendar item number 16, pursuant to Council Order 16-046. This is a motion presented by Councilor Rotundo that the mayor requests representatives from Speaker DeLeo's office, Senate President Rosenberg, Governor Baker's office, MGH Center for Addiction Medicine Clinical Director Dr. Jonathan E. Alpert, Cambridge Health Alliance Division of Addiction John R. Knight, MD, and Debbie A. LaPlante, PhD, or current chairs, Chris Alba, Revere Cares, North Suffolk Mental Health, Suffolk County District Attorney's Office, Suffolk County Sheriff's Office, Superintendent of Revere Public Schools, and the fire and police chiefs to discuss the feasibility of turning the old McKinley School into a regional adult and adolescent addiction recovery treatment center and addiction resource facility. Calendar item number 17. Pursuant to Council Order 16-047, this is a motion presented by Councilors Powers and Janino that the mayor direct the planning and community development to seek out monies through grants or other sources to replace the outdated play structure at Gibson Park. And calendar item number 18, pursuant to Council Order 16-048, this is a motion presented by Councilor Pash that the mayor requests the Department of Public Works to replace the lights underneath the Malden and Sargent Street bridges with efficient LED lights as a matter of public safety. The lights are currently burnt out and the areas are very dark at night. And this has been before the council. A reading of the Revere City Council Agenda for the meeting of Monday, March 7th, 2016. I'm Rick Promise, and I'll see you at the council.